Hi, Karen Curry here, author of the #1 best-selling book, Understanding Human Design, here with your weekly Human Design Evolution Transit Report. This week we have a great theme going on. This week we're all about truth and integrity. So this week we're really looking at, are we in integrity? Are the people around us in integrity? You know, what is integrity? And when I say integrity, I'm talking not just about truth, but I'm also talking about integrity from a structural perspective. You know, when we talk about integrity in engineering, we're talking about what you've built, is it able to be sustainable? Is it going to withstand the pressure of the traffic? Is it going to be true to its form and hold itself up and serve its function? So really this week it's a great time for you to really look at your life and go, am I in my truth? Am I in integrity? Is what I'm doing sustainable? Is it really the full expression of who I am? And is it going to be sustainable? Is it going to hold true to its form so that what I'm living and what I'm creating is going to have an enduring quality over time? Don't be surprised this week too if you encounter things that are perhaps a little out of integrity, because we're really, playing with this theme, and whenever we play with a theme, we play with all sides of this theme. So be aware that this week your bullshit detector might be a little bit fine-tuned, and if you feel like something doesn't quite feel right or smell right, pay attention to that, because it's really, the celestial weather is really helping you get clear about not only yourself and your own integrity, but also the integrity of what's going on around you. So really nice time for you to just sort of pay attention to who else is in their truth and who do I really want to align with, so that, the people in my life are also a reflection of my truth and what is truth to me, and that the quality of our relationships are also enduring and able to hold true to the form in which we intend. On Sunday, we move into the gate 11 in the sun, so our energy shifts out, all this truth energy shifts out on Sunday, and we start back into a cycle of new ideas, new inspiration. So in the last couple of weeks, we've been working hard and kind of bringing, being in a very active energy. This week, we're kind of getting in a little bit into the beginning of one of those introspective cycles. So we're starting to look at what's true, what's not true. By Sunday, we move into this new energy of being re-inspired and getting more and more ideas. So, get ready. This creative new cycle that we're in is continuing. So a really nice energy this week for checking in, tweaking, making sure everything is strong and firm and endurable. We also have the energy this week for leadership with the 45 in the earth. So we're grounded in taking leadership. Just remember, the energy of leadership that we have this week is energy of leadership that's recognized. So not, you don't have to be a dictator this week. You don't have to go out and make yourself heard. You don't have to go speak your truth with great, vehemence and passion. Wait for people to ask you. Wait for them to see what, for them to draw the leadership out of you. And when you let people kind of ask you to assume that leadership position, and they'll recognize where true leadership energy is. You'll get called out to really serve and express and share what it is that the truth that is you, the truth that you are here to share with the world. Again, come Sunday, that energy also softens. We move into the gate 12, so we either become bold or shy with our ideas, and we also have a new way, a new energy that connects us to super consciousness. So as we get that inspiration energy that comes in on Sunday, we're also getting an extra kick of divine inspiration too. It's just going to be a really fun time starting next week of really kicking back and getting super inspired. A good time for great new ideas for Christmas shopping. So in Mercury this week, we moved from the 34 to the 9, so we're focused. We've got a whole new shift and a whole new planet that's bringing in the focus energy. So again, this theme of focus that we've had for the last couple of weeks, we have a different planet, but we're still focused, and we're focused on what we're communicating about. We're focused on our communications. Our energy is still down and kind of paying attention to what we need to pay attention to. On Thursday, that energy shifts into the 5, so again, we revisit the theme of patterns and habits. So again, we're looking at what are our patterns, and in particular, what are our patterns, our daily patterns, our daily habits, are they sustainable, and are they in alignment with the truth of who we are? So again, more introspective energy, more energy that's ultimately asking us to align with our truth and align with natural order, and to make sure that the patterns and habits that we have are a reflection of that truth. In in Venus, we go from the 61 to the 60. So we move from this dreamy kind of Venus quality down to a more rooted and grounded Venus energy. And basically this quality of Venus is asking us to look at what has come before, what has come in the past. You know, we don't want to throw the whole baby out with the bathwater as we're renewing our values and evaluating what's important and what's sustainable. We want to make sure that we're holding on to the values and the core essence of thoughts and ideas and inspirations that do work. So pay attention this week to the things that do work, and make sure that as you're shifting and changing and growing, that you're not starting over. You know, it's not about going down to the ground and burning things down to the foundation and starting over. It's really more about looking at, you know, what are the bricks that build the foundation, and making sure that the bricks that are still good, the bricks that are solid and strong, you're using those bricks in the structure of your foundation. You don't have to give up everything. You don't have to surrender everything. You really have to look at what's working and keep moving forward with that energy as well. So evaluate your new ideas in the context of the old. Again, it's not a huge sweeping energy. It's just a more quiet, settled kind of, okay, what's working and how do I keep flowing with that? Mars stays in the gate 46, so it's still a nice time for love, a really nice time for hanging out under the blankets in this terrible cold weather that some of us are having. So have a good time. And of course, the usual planets are still transiting in the outer ring. So we've got Saturn in the, we've got Jupiter in the 53. We've got Saturn in the gate 1. We've got Uranus in the 17. We've got Neptune in the 55. We've got Uranus in the 38. Pluto in the 38. And we've got the gate 28 and 27 in the node, which basically means this. Our challenge right now, in the infrastructure of our own personal evolution, our challenge right now is to continue to take giant leaps of faith, to trust that you are fully supported, to continuously be evaluating what's truly meaningful in your life, and making sure that the actions that you take are a reflection of that meaning, to know that you've got the added fire that you need right now to keep fighting for what's worth fighting for, to know that you are fully supported, all the abundance that you need, all the resources you need, all the connections that you need, everything you need is here and available to you. And the greatest thing that you can do to access that abundance is be yourself. Be true to yourself. Shine that magnificence that is you out into the world, and have a wonderful week.